The backup plan, the unspoken rules of relationship benching by life success. Introduction. Here, we delve into the world of benching, the act of keeping someone as an option while exploring other romantic avenues. Like a ghostly presence in the realm of connections, benching lurks in the background of texts left unanswered, plans perpetually pending, and the unsettling quiet that follows a flurry of affection. It's a world where being chosen feels tantalizingly close yet frustratingly out of reach. But this book is a beacon of hope and understanding. It's a guide through the murky waters of modern dating, offering insights, examples, and analyses that shine a light on the patterns, behaviors, and emotional landscapes of those involved in this intricate dance. From recognizing the signs of benching to navigating its emotional mazes, from understanding its impact on self-worth to ultimately finding a path to healthier, more fulfilling relationships, this book is a compass for the heart. Join us on this journey as we unravel the complexities of benching, empowering you to emerge with a deeper understanding of your relationships and, most importantly, of yourself. For in these pages lies not just the stories of those benched and benching, but the universal quest for connection, respect, and love in a world where options seem endless, but genuine connections are what we truly seek. Chapter 1. The Bewildering World of Benching. Imagine receiving a text that lights up your world only to be followed by days of silence. This push and pull, an emotional yo-yo, is the hallmark of benching. In our journey through the labyrinth of modern dating, we encounter this phenomenon where one is kept on the bench, a backup option, while the other explores potential starters. Benching is not a modern invention, but the digital age has amplified its reach. It's like being in a museum where one admires various art pieces but hesitates to buy one. The bencher enjoys the gallery, but commitment, that remains elusive. Let's delve into a story. Sarah and Mike met online. Their chats were engaging, and their first date was electric. But then Mike's messages became sporadic. He was warm, then cold, always keeping Sarah just within reach. Sarah was being benched. Like a player on the sidelines, she was part of the game but not actively playing. So, why do people bench? It's a question that plagues many. Take Mike. He liked Sarah but feared missing out on someone better. Benching can stem from a fear of commitment, a desire for variety, or even, sadly, as an ego boost. Psychologically, it's a power play. The bencher controls the pace and intensity of the interaction, keeping the benched person in a state of hopeful expectation. This control can be intoxicating but also anxiety-inducing for the bencher, who might constantly question their choices. The emotional landscape of benching is rife with uncertainty. For the benched like Sarah, it's a world of mixed signals. She finds herself analyzing every text, every call, and the lack thereof. Does he like me, or am I just an option? This confusion can lead to a significant hit to one's self-esteem. For benchers like Mike, the initial thrill of keeping options open can quickly spiral into a deep-seated fear of making the wrong choice. This paradoxical fear can lead to a cycle of non-commitment where genuine connections are sacrificed for the illusion of a better option. Benching is often cloaked in ambiguity. It's the good morning texts that suddenly stop, the we should meet up that never materializes. Benching is the art of keeping someone interested without committing. For instance, Sarah noticed that Mike would reach out just as she started to pull away, reigniting her hope. This pattern is the bencher's way of keeping the benched warm, interested, but not secure. Inconsistency is the bencher's modus operandi. One week, Mike was attentive, the next, he was a ghost. This inconsistency is emotionally draining for the benched. It creates a roller coaster of highs and lows, with the highs being just enough to keep hope alive. Sarah found herself in this emotional whirlwind where the highs were exhilarating, but the lows were despairing. She was stuck in a cycle, always hoping for more consistency, but it never came. The world of benching is complex and emotionally challenging. It requires the bench to constantly question their worth and the bencher to confront their fear of commitment. As we navigate this bewildering world, understanding the dynamics of benching is crucial. Recognizing the signs and understanding the emotional landscape are the first steps in dealing with this all-too-common relationship dilemma. The journey through modern dating is fraught with such challenges, but with insight and self-awareness, one can navigate through these turbulent waters towards healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Chapter 2. Recognizing the Signs. In the complex dance of modern relationships, recognizing when you're being benched is akin to understanding a language spoken in whispers. It's the realm of the unsaid, the space between messages, and the silence within conversations. To navigate this, we must become fluent in the subtle cues and patterns that signal benching. Let's meet Emma. She's smart, successful, and has been talking to Tom for months. They meet occasionally, but Tom's often too busy. Whenever Emma decides to move on, Tom reappears with sweet messages and promises of future dates. Emma is caught in the subtle art of benching, where hope is kept alive by breadcrumbs of affection and attention. In this dance, the bencher, like Tom, is adept at keeping you just interested enough. They send texts that are warm but non-committal, make plans that are tentative at best, and give just enough attention to keep you in the loop. This intermittent reinforcement creates a powerful psychological hook, keeping the benched person, like Emma, waiting for more. Benching thrives on inconsistency, a pattern that is confusing and often emotionally exhausting. Consider Jack, who experiences this firsthand. He's dating Lucy, who sometimes texts all day but then goes silent for weeks. When they're together, it's magical, but then she's unavailable or distant. Jack's confusion and the roller coaster of emotions he experiences are classic signs of being benched. This inconsistency is not random, it's a calibrated strategy. The bencher, like Lucy, keeps their options open, engaging enough to maintain interest, but not enough to progress the relationship. It's a balancing act between keeping the benched person hopeful and keeping them uncertain. Recognizing the signs of benching is essential in navigating the perplexing world of modern dating. It's about understanding the subtle art of keeping someone interested without commitment and identifying the patterns of inconsistency that characterize benching. For those caught in this cycle, like Emma and Jack, it's crucial to see these patterns for what they are, a signal to reassess the relationship and consider one's own emotional well-being. Being fluent in these signs is the first step towards empowering oneself to make informed decisions about their romantic life, seeking connections that are consistent, respectful, and reciprocal. Chapter 3. Navigating the Benching Maze. Navigating the labyrinth of benching in relationships is akin to finding your way through a maze with no clear map. It's a journey fraught with mixed signals, emotional ups and downs, and the challenging task of deciphering intentions. This chapter is about empowering you with the tools and insights to not just navigate but also thrive in this maze. Let's meet Ava. She's been seeing Jake for months, but it's a carousel of uncertainty. Ava's story is not unique. Like many in her situation, she grapples with self-doubt and a dwindling sense of self-worth. The key for Ava, and for anyone in her shoes, is to anchor in their intrinsic worth. Realizing that you are not a mere option or a placeholder, but a person deserving of consistent and committed love, is the cornerstone of navigating benching. This realization empowers you to look beyond the immediate gratification of sporadic attention and towards what you truly deserve: a relationship that respects and values you. Lucas, another wanderer in the benching maze, decides to confront the issue head-on. He asks Marie, whom he's been casually dating, where they stand. This conversation is a turning point. Open, honest communication is a powerful tool in understanding your position in a relationship. It involves asking the hard questions and being prepared for all answers. This clarity can be liberating, even if it's not what you hoped for. It's about seeking honesty over comfort, reality over the illusion of connection. Finally, the most crucial step in navigating benching is making a choice. This decision, as experienced by Ava and Lucas, is deeply personal. It requires introspection and honesty about what you truly seek in a relationship. Do you continue waiting, hoping for a change, or do you step away from the uncertainty? This choice isn't easy, but it's necessary. For Ava, it meant walking away from Jake, and for Lucas, it led to a deeper, more transparent relationship with Marie. Your decision will depend on your circumstances, but remember, it should be one that aligns with your self-worth and desire for a genuine connection. Navigating the maze of benching in relationships is not just about recognizing and understanding the phenomenon, but also about making empowered choices. It's a journey that starts with valuing your self-worth, harnessing the power of communication, and ultimately making a decision that aligns with your emotional well-being. For those lost in this maze, remember, every turn, every decision brings you closer to a path that respects your worth and leads to healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Chapter 4. Beyond the Bench. Emerging from the shadows of benching is like stepping into a new dawn. It's a journey from the uncertainty and confusion of being an option to the clarity and strength of knowing your worth. This chapter is dedicated to guiding you through this transformative journey, from the unsettling world of benching to the empowering realm of self-discovery and fulfilling relationships. Consider Rachel, who spent a year waiting for Alex to make up his mind. The day she decided to step off the bench was the day her true journey began. Like Rachel, embracing your journey means accepting your experiences, learning from them, and using them as stepping stones towards a better understanding of yourself and your relationship needs. This process is about self-reflection, recognizing your own patterns in relationships, and understanding what you truly desire. It's an opportunity to grow, to develop stronger emotional boundaries, and to prioritize your emotional and mental well-being. This empowerment comes from within, a realization that you are complete on your own and deserving of a relationship that doesn't leave you in perpetual limbo. Daniel's story sheds light on this path. After breaking free from a cycle of benching, he focused on building a relationship with himself. He learned to identify the traits he valued in a partner and the red flags he had previously ignored. When he met Sam, he approached the relationship with a new perspective, one that valued open communication, mutual respect, and emotional availability. Healthy relationships are rooted in these principles. They require a balanced dynamic where both individuals are active participants, where there is a mutual effort and a shared commitment to grow together. In these relationships, communication is honest and consistent, plans are made and kept, and both partners feel valued and secure. Moving beyond the bench is not just about leaving a non-committal relationship. It's about stepping into a space where you value yourself and what you bring to a relationship. It's about understanding that you deserve someone who chooses you unequivocally and respects you. This journey of self-discovery and growth leads to healthier, more satisfying relationships. As you close the chapter on benching, you open a new one filled with the promise of love that is genuine, reciprocal, and enriching. Conclusion. As we reach the end of our journey through the intricate and often shadowy world of benching, it's essential to pause and reflect on the profound insights and lessons gleaned. We've navigated the turbulent waters of modern relationships, uncovering the truths behind keeping someone on the sidelines and the emotional toll it exacts on both the benched and the bencher. This book has been a mirror reflecting our deepest desires for connection, our fears of commitment, and our endless quest for love that resonates with the core of our being. We've learned that benching at its heart is a symptom of a larger narrative, one where vulnerability is often overshadowed by the allure of options, where the fear of missing out trumps the joy of diving deep into the soul of another. But beyond the pain and confusion, there lies a powerful message of hope and empowerment. We've seen that recognizing our worth, embracing honest communication, and making choices that align with our deepest values and needs is the path to not just surviving the world of benching but thriving beyond it. We've understood that in the realm of love and connection, we are not just passive players but active architects of our destiny. Let's carry forward the wisdom that relationships are not about being chosen. They are about choosing to be with someone who respects, values, and cherishes us. Let's remember that in the vast galaxy of human connections, the most luminous stars are those that shine with the light of mutual respect, understanding, and genuine affection. So, let us step forward with renewed strength, clarity, and hope. Let the lessons of benching not harden our hearts, but open them wider to the possibilities of love that is honest, love that is reciprocal, and love that elevates. For in the end, the journey through the complexities of benching is not just about finding love, it's about discovering a deeper, more authentic version of ourselves. And therein lies the true beauty of this journey, a journey that teaches us not just how to navigate the nuances of modern relationships, but how to find the courage to love, to be loved, and to never settle for anything less than a love that truly honors who we are.